Hi everyone, it's Nono here. Hi everyone, it's Nono here. One more week, and this is my live stream. So we're going to take a look at creative machine intelligence for designers today, as always, and some updates, some things. I have been out for a few weeks. I think just last week is the one that we missed, and that was because I was traveling. So I hadn't been going to the US for 2 years. And, maybe something I can quickly do in case you are curious about that. It would be good if you let me know if you can hear me and you can see me okay as well. So on my sketches blog, I've written two different essays. One is rather long, which I like. I had time to write on the plane on my way to the US. So this here is It's Nice to See You in Person. So that's the title. And it talks about me going to the US and delivering a talk and seeing a lot of colleagues and friends and people I had never seen in person as well that I've been working with in a physical event, right? I know that some people like, hello, Rob. Like, I know that some of you have taken a look already, but just a pointer. There is a post here that talks a bit about that. And then if you go to the next one, this one is back from Atlanta. So I posted this one on Tuesday. There is actually a post that Kian Walmsley wrote on his blog as well. And here you can actually see him, but you can also see some images. Look, here's Sacron on the conference, and this happens to be me. So this was me presenting there and the team I'm working with at Autodesk at the moment. All right, so yeah, a lot of some other content here. And yeah, so that just was a quick note on that I've been traveling. And maybe another quick note for those of you who haven't seen that, we do have a podcast episode, relatively new. It's already almost a month ago, but this is the latest, having some passion projects. It's a solo episode in which I revisit many things about my current habits, the podcast, the blogs and sketches, the YouTube channel and the live stream, my new recording studio where I am right now, and some other thoughts. I also briefly talk about crypto. I think the crypto market is crashing at the moment. I don't really have any big knowledge on it, so I don't quite understand what's going on. But I think just with the global crisis that we're living, you can see that many of the, even not only crypto, but stocks are like ramping down. And the previous or the latest interview, which is the previous episode before that one that I just mentioned, is Andrew Witt's Formulations, which is the book he wrote on mathematical design and other things, right? So those are pointers for you to take a look at. And I would love for you to let me know what you think. Like, I know that Cesar Escalan, not Cesar. So let me quickly check the on the Discord server. There is this podcast channel. Rafael Igallara wrote a really nice comment today. If you have any thoughts, any ideas, any comments on the latest or any other previous episodes, that's a really nice way to, this channel is a really nice place to discuss those things and comment. And we usually, I usually just post the new episodes, and then there's a conversation about the podcast. And there are some other times I am trying to post content that doesn't appear anywhere else, so that's also cool. And on the live stream, I usually, I put live 72, and I usually would say things like the links of the things that we've mentioned, right? So I guess I could do that now, but not really spend too much time doing this, right? Like, I can, for example, let me see. Yeah, so we can post links to the things I mentioned before here. Which, if you're on the Discord server, you actually get links to these on the publication section. So these are automatically shared by a Zapier bot that gets those links from an RSS feed on my website, which, it's, for example, sketch.xml here, right? So we have a syndicated list with all of the posts, and you also have blog XML, which shares all of the blog posts that I put here. And we also have the Getting Simple podcast feed, which, has the feed for all the episodes and the RSS feed for the newsletter. Okay, so those are the pointers or the updates that I wanted to share today. I don't know what this is doing here. I also see that Sorivias is connected online. Hi, Sorivias. Sorivias actually shared a project that he's been playing with on Hugging Face. So this is Lunar Lander V2, and you can open the Share Your Work channel and see his project in action, right? So this is Hugging Face. For those of you who don't know, there are a bunch of models that can be used directly here on the browser. So you can try many things, right? Compute. Hi, everyone. It's Nona here. And yeah, I don't know if this works, but hi everyone, it's Nona here, and you may be wondering how you'd get any help when she's talking with you. Nono-sama, I didn't expect you to be here. I could think of anything, I said everything. Yeah, I don't know. I think GPT-3 works better. The best definition of deep work. Let's try to compute there. Here's how. If you're deep thought, then you can probably do most of these things you want to do at home. You probably also want to get out in the open to explore the library. Yeah, I don't really understand what this is doing. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't quite understand what the context on GPT-2's suggestions. All right, so that is for a quick round of kind of introduction or update. We're back to the live stream. I hope to not miss too many days. I know that maybe I have to miss Thursday, 26th of May again, but we'll try not to miss too many. As always, say hi on the chat. Let us know what you're working on, where you're connecting from, and what things you're interested in learning. And as a reminder, if you're still with us here, I will ask you to like this video if you want to support the work that I'm doing here with the channel, and to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet to get notified when I go live next or when I upload new videos. All right, you can also join the community. That's the Discord server that I was showing before at None of the Maslas Discord. And you can go to Live 72 if you want to learn a bit more about what we did regarding VQGAN and Clips, Clips network, right? So we generated this video loop. The media could not be played. All right. Not sure why that is. Let's go to Twitter. All right. So we made this looping video last live stream. So that was April 28th. And that's on live stream 71. We actually just used a notebook. So I didn't really do any coding. So you can just use the notebook yourself and generate something prompting with an image. And I explained here how to export that video to a boomerang pattern so you could like loop back and forth. Okay, there is this video as well, the summary, which I'm gonna post on the Oh, not here. So let me just copy the URL. The URL of this YouTube video, which is like Live 71's summary video. I'm not sure if anyone saw that, but I would like to know if this video format, let me, everyone, it's Nono here. Yeah, if this video format is useful, it's basically a summary I recorded after live streaming in which I was literally just summarizing what we went through in the hour of the live stream, right? And I was also testing these cards to get these things here. This is like a new template for the ending of the videos. And this is the new template I'm using as a background for the presentations. All right, so what are we going to take a look at today? So we have here live 71 summary video. Let's see if this pastes here. All right. And for machine learning, Ricardo Cesar Rodriguez actually shared BlobGAN, especially disentangled scene representations. And I'm not sure if I said, but I don't have too much time today. I need to allocate more time for these sessions. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do too much, too many meaningful things on the live stream. And, this is what, I don't know if this is as volume or not. Okay, so this is what this paper does. Like you have some sort of input and you can move blobs of the input image below and get the output above, right? Like here, this is a method to make, as Ricardo said, GANs more controllable. And this allows us to change features or things that appear on the images by changing, editing a blob of basically blobs of color. So, which is pretty cool. I mean, I see there's a lot of potential here, and it seems like it's working really, really well. Duplicating blobs, clone beds, clone fans. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a bunch of tasks that can be done here. I'm surprised they compressed this video here. ML upgrade you acquire by Hugging Face. All right, so the project page, dave.ml, we can see a lot of stuff here. So the video, and it explains here a bit of how the network works. We propose an unsupervised mid-level representation for a generative model. Let me see. Of scenes. The representation is mid-level in that it is neither per pixel nor per image. Rather, scenes are modeled as a collection of spatial depth order blobs of features. Blobs are differentiably placed onto a feature grid that is encoded into an image by a generative adversarial network. Due to the spatial uniformity of blobs and the locality inherent to convolution, our network learns to associate different blobs with different entities in a scene and to arrange these blobs to capture scene layout. All right. Yeah, thanks, Rob. I mean, those summary videos, they take some effort to make, or at least time to make at the end of the live stream when I know what's happened for real. And I think it makes sense when we actually go through exercises and have something to show. But anyhow, I think we either would like to crop those summary videos from every live stream that we do, or maybe record them from scratch, which, I think recording from scratch in some ways easier for me because I can just stop the live stream, record a summary, and then go. All right, so here the highlight is that the network learns to associate different blobs with different entities, right? So that would be the highlight of BlobGAN, right? So maybe because we have the slides here, we could just simply start here and paste this thing. BlobGAN. And these are images, so we can actually just copy them from there. Okay. Layout network F. Yeah, so I guess, I mean, this is just food for thought. It's just a network that seems really nice. Easy manipulation, object editing, resize. Yeah, I mean, I think, one thing here is that um, the manipulation of resizing and moving and other things, I don't think it's like super. I mean, it's nice because I'm not sure if you can see this in real time. Do they have a demo here, which is okay? Was the Colab notebook GAN link, GAN supervised dense visual alignment. Right. Let's keep this on the live stream channel. Maybe we can put this here as well, and we'll put it in here. So this is GAN link. All right. All right, yeah, so let's focus on BlobGAN for a bit because it's getting late. This is an official call-out notebook for interacting with BlobGAN. So let's take a look at the repo. Star, 7 days ago. Official PyTorch implementation of BlobGAN. Run locally or in notebook. Let's make this a bit big so you can see. Okay. Again, as I've said many times, I'm really surprised that this M1 Mac can stream so well with like a beta build of OBS. Right. So we have the code here, and right now we're not gonna take a look at the code. For example, you can move furniture around. Make sure you select the GPU acceleration here. Good reminder. This seems like it's run the cell by pressing play. Setup, run this cell. Dave Epstein. All right, run anyway. So we're gonna run this bedrooms, kitchens, conference rooms. All right, we're gonna select bedrooms. So this is installing a lot of stuff, which we're not gonna take a look at right now. Editing scene, image, cherry picked. And we could have, all right, so they have cherry pick 4, keep random image. If you select random, choose whether to generate a new random image. Check this box to change for a random image you already like. Okay, if you choose a generated image, cherry pick a random, select a truncation level. We recommend values between 0.3 and 1.5 on the higher end for non-bedroom data. We also automatically record interactions with the scene and can render them into a video. We also automatically record interactions, see the FPS here. Okay. You can also click a blob and modify using the buttons below the image, or use your keyboard when you're all done configuring run this cell. All right. This is really nice. The emoji is not defined. The emoji. The emoji. Right, so I'm gonna try to import the emoji here. Draggable blob map. Locals. I don't know where locals come from. Locals. All right. So we are waiting for this. Oh, okay. So I guess no, because we don't want. All right. So that's done. This is done. And this. Session crashed. All right. View runtime logs. I don't know why this keeps crashing. All right. BlobGAN doesn't work for us. I mean, this notebook doesn't work. Ninja Linux. Okay, the emoji is here. So maybe I didn't run this cell properly. All right. So if you're connecting and you missed the beginning, we're trying to run the BlobGAN network notebook. So this is a network that is able to get from a set of layers with colored blobs, like a map of colored blobs per layer. So this is like from these blobs, it encodes into an image, right? So there is a GAN that decodes this into an image like that, right? So that's kind of the process that goes on in here. And we're trying to run this. So it seems like we're right now downloading a pre-trained model of BlobGAN from Efros GANs. That's interesting. Like I've seen the URL before. So here, I guess I guess you cannot list this. Oh, all right. So there are more GANs here, BlobGAN being the latest. And we have different checkpoints here. parent directories. So here, Ganjaling, Pix to Pix Extra, Ganjaling, pre-trained video. We extracted 40 features from the 15th convolution layer of the forward convolution network 8S segmentation network trained on Cityscapes dataset. All right, yeah, I'm gonna download that. Let's see if this finished. Downloading and configuring the model. And let's run this one. Let's try editing scenes. All right, nice. Well, let's go full screen with this and play with it for a bit. Okay. This is a lot of work for a custom UI. So okay, so we're moving the frame above. All right, so create video, generating video. Yeah, I guess like where they get these custom UI components, I guess like they have reused from other Colab notebooks. There are so many notebooks now that probably they cannot get some of these features for free. I'm not completely sure, and I don't know where they are saving those. If just keeping the data in memory. So if prompted, make sure you allow the browser to download. All right. Oops. Allow. All right. So this is the image, and this is the blobs. All right. Seems like it worked. So we can get both things in our presentation. And now we have an input and an output. Okay, loop. Okay. So this is what I just did. pretty nice. I mean, the resolution, of course, is not super high, but it's super, super nice. 256 pixels. Okay. Great. So, great. Okay. So we've tried BlobGAN, and I guess it would be easy to merge those two videos, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Coming soon, select your own image, image to try and edit by inverting it into our model. Know that this feature is experimental, work better in some images than others. All right, so maybe we have some time, a few minutes. Maybe we're going to take a quick look at the code structure just to see if we learn anything, and we'll wrap it up. All right, 49 stars. I'll put the repo there in case you want to start it as well. And I will put it on this one. So BlobGAN repo, and I guess they don't link to the website from here. BlobGAN. BlobGAN. Right, the paper is here. All right, so here Dave Epstein. All right. I'm gonna take a look at the source here. So we have configs, which is fit. I'm sure what these are. These configs. Not really sure. Data models. All right, and here's the model. So this is where we would have to take a look and learn from. But I guess it would make more sense to jump into the paper before looking at the code. Visualize features. Splat features. Right, is the paper loaded? Not yet. How big is the paper? Okay. So I guess BlobGAN inverter probably tries to generate a set of blobs from an image. Train returns the total loss on logs by the test. Log total loss on return images. Alright, so here we got the paper made with latex. So this is BlobGAN. And we're gonna put this in text publications. What? It's downloading it again? I don't understand what's going on today with this. UC Berkeley and Adobe Research. These all seem super related to me to, things that you want to do in Photoshop probably. It's like image manipulation. Okay. All right. Blobs output by F. Inner generator random noise mapped by the network layout to blob parameters. Blobs output by F are splatted spatially onto corresponding locations in the feature group, used both as initial input and as a spatially adaptive modulation for the convolutional decoder GR. Blob representation automatically serves as a strong mid-level generative representation for scenes, discovering objects and their layouts in a bottom-up way by semantic labeling of each image pixel. Semantic segmentation, pix to pix, spade, etc. Both paths seem unsatisfactory because neither can provide easy ways of reasoning about parts of the scenes as entities. The scene parts are either baked into a single entangled layer vector top-down or need to be grouped together from individual pixel labels bottom-up. In this paper, we propose an unsupervised mid-level representation from a generative model of scenes. The representation is mid-level in that it is neither per pixel nor per image. Rather, scenes are modeled as a collection of spatial depth order Gaussian blobs. This collection of blobs provides a bottleneck in the generative architecture shown in Figure 1, forcing each blob to correspond to specific to a specific object in the scene and thus causing especially this entangled representation to emerge. This representation allows us to perform a number of scene editing tasks, previously only achievable with extensive semantic supervision, if at all. Right, so here it's saying like our scenes are modeled bottom-up way semantic leveling. bottom up. Mid-level is neither per pixel nor per image. Related work. Mid-scene representations work on mid-level scene can trace back to 1970s to Semyon Pepe Yakimovsky and Feldman and Otta et al. Empty out. Add bed window. Cloning blobs. We clone blobs in scenes. Blob spatial references. Our model allocates each blob to a certain region of the image canvas, revealing patterns in the training distribution of objects. We visualize each blob's correlation with classes predicted by a segmentation model. Hmm. Right, so let's take a quick look. All right. Cool. So just a quick look at BlobGAN. That's what I've tried to do today, just to see what it is and read a bit about it. And now I'm gonna have to go. Like, I see a bit of disconnect. I mean, probably like with the equations, we haven't really paid attention to. We can understand more, but BlobGAN is here, and the code is a bit huge, right? Like it's a bit overwhelming, and we won't be able to easily understand until somebody like makes a simplified version. I'm not sure if there is like a generator function here. Generator, yeah, so generator self generator get, so get network networks. It seems like StyleGAN is also involved. All right, time to go. As I said, don't have too much time today. So we're gonna go now. I'll remind you to like this video if you're online or if you're watching after the fact, to support the work that I'm doing here with these videos and the podcast and everything. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet to get notified when I go live next or when I upload new videos. And yeah, join us on Discord. There's a lot of info here. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.